Hi and welcome to the channel. So how does the UK leaving the EU affect my watch collecting? Actually, it affects it quite substantially. So I have about 6 watches in my collection and 2 of them are from Europe. I was also interested in adding another 2 from Europe, but I think I'll be leaving that alone for now. Since January, ordering items from Europe will incur an extra cost for purchases over £135. This includes VAT of 20% of the value of the item and possibly extra customs and duty costs. So why was I even buying watches from Europe? So I've been into watches for the last couple of years now, and it has been a good distraction for me, especially in 2020. And one of the things that I got into was buying watches online. Buying online made it easy for me to buy from anywhere around the world, and especially Europe. One of the benefits from browsing pre-owned watches in Europe was the selection. A majority of the watches we collect are made in Europe or are from European manufacturers. The selection is undeniable. One thing I didn't realize up until now is I do like obscure and unusual watches, and there are so many available in Europe. Another benefit from buying from Europe was the price. The prices in Europe when compared to the UK just offered better value, and we all want to get the best value where possible. So what's wrong with buying watches from where I'm based? Well, nothing is immediately wrong, except we don't have the same selection. So the obscure, unusual, and I will admit, unpopular watches are not available in the UK as much as they are in Europe. I've chosen to avoid popular watches, and I do actually enjoy unpopular watches. That selection will now be more difficult. As I mentioned, the UK just doesn't have as much of a selection available. And speaking of selection, my personal experience in London, especially the UK, has been that pre-owned stores are very Rolex centric. Of course, Rolex is the biggest watch brand in the world, but if you take a trip to, say, Hatton Gardens, a lot of the shops are either very Rolex centric or Rolex only. Even using chrono24 set to the UK, browsing is very heavily Rolex. So the UK market does skew a lot towards Rolex, and when you compare the UK to EU prices, you can see UK prices are always higher. This may be the built-in VAT, but buying in the UK comes with a premium. And another thing I noticed in the UK is watches seem to be worn harder. I don't know why, I haven't a clue. So again, doing a comparison, I've noticed watches that are UK based having more wear and tear. Let's call that heavy patina. First, I will focus on having a smaller collection, parking some of my interest in obscure watches, which is a shame. My experience has been hopeful that some will become available in the UK, but after scanning for 3 years, I've not noticed anything in terms of obscure watches. Second, this also includes interest in independent brands in Europe. I was interested in some watches, but I just don't want the hassle. This may also affect my interest in watch straps from European brands. I have recently learned about premium brands who make quality and bespoke watch straps in a variety of materials and colours. But with prices being over the threshold amount, I will have to wait and see. What I will start to consider is probably buying at retail instead of pre-owned. This is mainly because pre-owned watches in the UK seem to be priced at a premium. so I think I may as well buy from new and from the store and not mess around. And because the UK market is so Rolex centric, I may add a Rolex to my collection, which was not my initial goal. But these are just some early thoughts. So is your watch collecting affected by the UK leaving the EU? And if so, how do you think it will affect your watch collecting habits? Let me know what changes you may make in the comments below, and if you have any tips. Thank you for watching.